Hey Susie,
Yeah.
I wrote a I wrote a little ditty the other day, thinking of you.
Oh boy.
Um, I pooped myself today to see if it was real. I focus on my anus, 'cause it's all I fucking feel.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wayne, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest Podcast, number 137, May 7th, 2024, the Babbling Dabbler, the smallest click on the internet. The pinball brain in your favorite machine. It's like a diary or a book, but not as stale or coherent from a more mentally challenged Forrest Gump, or if, why did that happen? If Mikey and Mouth from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrog, and then a little while later, bada beep, there was me and Susie. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I brought the stool softener.
It worked, but it's so slow.
Yeah.
It worked so slow. I really. Go ahead.
It's more prevention than, anything else.
So slow. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out, making sure everything's working here. Yeah, because I'm slow. Just like the last few days has been slow with a little bit of with everything. Yeah, man, that's why we didn't have Whip 137 Friday. Oh wait, Patreon, Twitter, what is it? Instagram. See, yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it?
Facebook.
All descriptions in all the links. All the. Wow, and I haven't had a drink in a week. That's serious shit, really. Originally, I thought that the whole thing was about well, I think it was about too much tea, not enough water. Started to realize, man, I haven't bought a case of water in a while. Man.
Oh, man.
And this bin is filling up with empty cans really quick. And I'm not the biggest fiber reader, but and also, Jesus H. Christ, I didn't even want to be wearing this. I got to take off my cold open costume now. Fuck, where was I?
So you haven't bought water in a while.
Oh, well,
You
yeah.
had a bunch of cans in your garbage.
And the fiber I have to, not fiber, the fucking iron pills. And they always scare me. I'm supposed to take it every day. The first round that I took, it was supposed to be every other day, and I was taking it right, but all of a sudden, and I was eating correctly and drinking a lot of water, and all of a sudden, what the man? And for a few days, and it sucked. So I asked, hey, I can cut this in half, right? I can just cut it in half. Yeah, sure. Then I wasn't doing it. I was doing it every 3-4 days. How about this? Starting off with all about constipation. Isn't it fucking great?
Educational. It's a community service.
But so I and then when even though I did not take the iron as often as prescribed, my sorry, Pete's still up there. My blood was still better. My next round, but then she gave me a new thing. So, but I still only do it every other day or every third day, just because I'm fucking scared of that happening. And then I don't know. And it still happened. But at first, I thought it was just I strained myself. I thought I just strained myself from putting together that fucking that fire pit. Those rocks, just kicking them, pushing them with my feet, and I didn't, whatever. But yeah, Wednesday, man, it was bad. I could not, I couldn't get comfortable, and it felt like
Yeah.
I felt like I had, I didn't know that's what it was yet, but it felt like I had a little bit of a knife in my left side. Like, man, this is a fucking kidney stone.
So that's what I thought.
But that had happened before. And that's I dawned on me. But now that's not. It's got to be. It's got to be. Fuck! I was gonna play it, but that's right. We don't have it. We couldn't get it. The Neil Rogers. I pooped my pants. So just use.
It's there. It just went there.
We'll just use that. Son of a bitch. That's what I was saying to my asshole. Get out, get out, get out! But and then the last couple days was so yeah. And then I didn't think that. It's right. I'm talking to two different nurses before I even talk to my own doctor. I'm texting you and I'm texting PB. Both of you. I got one on each end, if I could say that. I had a little nurse threesome.
Uh-huh.
It could have been a lot more fun. Could have been a lot more fun. And both of you, I had that magnesium citrate. I had that a little bit left over from my colonoscopy a couple of years ago. So both of you, I'm like, hey, it says it expired 2023. Is this cool? Yeah, go ahead. And I wasn't nauseous. I just took a couple swigs, and 60 seconds later, I'm gonna fucking chuck. And luckily, I was standing right by my sink, and I blew it all up. And that's all it was. It was just exactly that. And it was almost like a fucking bubble of it too. It wasn't like some splatter. It was almost like I literally threw up the exact fucking swig I took. It was kind of a trick because it was all stayed together. It was very sciencey.
Yeah.
It was cool. And yeah, that's what I did. I did a little Jesse Pinkman. Yes, science. And then I was blowing on it, going, "Oh, look at it move." No, that would have been gross, but I did. And then that's when I started to get a little worried. I'm like, well, wait a minute, man. I've drank that shit before. I didn't hurl it. That's when I started to get. The worry started to kick in, and that's what it. And then, so what happened was, so my asshole got even tighter.
Right.
So I blame both of you for telling me to take that shit.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it does taste nasty.
Oh, it is. It's so powerful, and of course, all you want to do is water it down. You want to cut it with water, and it says right on there, "Don't cut." Don't cut. And then what? What was the next? What was the next step through the chamber, if I can say that? And that's finally with it, but it took a while. But then the last couple days, what was it? What's today's Tuesday? So what? Was it Sunday? Was when it finally started taking the stool softener Thursday night. I stupid ass, I could take three. I could have taken three for some douchey reason. I only took two. That should be enough, right? Because I was, thought, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, had something, but it was still, little by little. It wasn't. I thought I was gonna have this one, there was like King Kong was pulling his pecker out of my asshole. That's what I was expecting. The closest that was this morning. Took too damn long, man. Sorry. What do I have up there for the drop? What is that? Is it still that? Is it still that? Of course. It's... Get it right there! Don't talk about terrible timing. But it was Sunday where I was like, oh, in the morning, I was like, oh, I think this is it. I think this is it. But a little, maybe enough to go, okay, I'm not too worried. You know, I felt there's a change, but still. And it was almost like that movie with that train movie on Netflix with Brad Pitt. Came out, was that last summer or whatever? I don't know when it was. I can't remember. The really funky, trippy looking movie with a bunch of killers and shit. And there's a thing where he's talking to the toilet, and the toilet was like, and he's like, man, if I had one in the chamber, you know, I'd take a seat or something like that. Line something like that, but something about having one in the chamber. And that's what it kept feeling like. Like I'd move, like, oh, one just went right in the chamber. Oh, yeah, come on. But then it was like, I had to wait another 5 hours for it to actually get. It was like, man, what is happening? And every time, stupid. Like, if I'd have done, if tomorrow morning, I'm not doing the two softeners in the morning, one in the afternoon. I'm doing 3 straight up. Might fucking chase with some Fireball.
No. Drink a whole glass of water. That's what you need. Buy some prune juice.
Yeah, I forgot. I got apples instead. And then when my nurse, when she calls me, she's like, yeah, so apples, good, because yeah, fiber is in that peel. Oh yeah, well, I actually peel and I don't eat the skin. Oh, like, yeah, sorry, yeah, pesticides. It'll just make it worse. So,
and not green apples. You got red apples.
Yeah, I do red, and I peel them and I slice them up and just eat them that way. I've eaten a bunch of apples the last.
Applesauce is probably better.
I had one in the thing, but I figured nature. I mean, much more fresh, with less, more natural sugar, because there's fake sugar in it. Well, yeah,
you could get the unsweetened.
True.
Yeah. I
had one that was actually in my fridge. That was that was like the one thing that I ate. But that was the other thing. I was afraid to eat for a couple days because I didn't want to put anything on top of what I already didn't want to come out. Make it worse. But the worst part of it though was every night. I mean, even like the day would be better. I was moving around a little bit, but I couldn't sit for long periods, or just that pain in the left side. But that was the thing. Every night it was like, man, that would come back, but not. It was duller. It was less and less every night. But had to lay on an extra pillow, man, like I'm on a pile of pillows. And now I got to get a new one for between my legs. Hey, somebody needs to. Nobody's ever around to do it, but somebody needs to take a picture of me when I'm, when I get all laying on the couch. It's like, how many fucking pillows you got there, Holmes? 4.
I don't feel so bad now. I sleep with 2. No, I mean I sleep with 2, but 4 is okay.
It usually was 2, but now I got into the whole thing with having one betwixt my legs, betwixt my steppers. No, it's not steppers. That's your feet. What's my dad's my chalky stockies? That's what your legs are called. You know that, right? Did we ever do that? My dad's anatomy thesaurus, not thesaurus. What would you say?
Dictionary
his
or
yeah. Or yeah, is that it? Or what's the other one? Dictionary, thesaurus, and the other one, encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia.
Yeah, your nose is your sniffer. Your teeth are your choppers. Your eyes are your lookers. Your
lookers, not
ears,
peepers.
Your ear, yeah, lookers. Your ears are your speakers. What the hell is your head? I don't know.
Your noggin? Your coconut?
No, it'll come to me. These are your pointers. Your arms are your beaters, your legs are your chalky stockies, your feet are your steppers, and your butt is your turd cutter.
Don't tell me what the parts are.
And your
I don't
mouth,
want to know.
your mouth is your suck. What was that? What did you say?
I said, don't tell me what the other parts are.
Oh, he didn't have anything for. If he ever made a reference to the male appendage, he would just take his arm and just be next to a table. He'd just throw his arm on a table and he'd just go, "What's happening, baby?" I told you, man. Gee, where'd Wayne get that sense of humor?
No clue.
What the hell is? Yeah, we got what? Oh shit! An hour and 45 minutes. I'll figure it out. But where was I going with that? Yeah, my turd cutter weren't working. That's for sure.
You said you sleep with a pillow between your chalky stockies.
Right. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, just for the extra warmth during the wintertime.
Oh, you can also align your spine that way.
And then, yeah, a little bit.
If you sleep on your side, sleep on your side. Okay.
On my left. You?
Either one.
Mm.
Like I flip back and forth like pancakes.
Oh, look at the dance. Too bad we can't play no music.
No.
Oh, will this work? Will it work? Why aren't you getting up there? Get up there. Will it work?
I pooped my pants.
There you go. Oh, that's the part I left out. That's right.
When
I pooped my pants.
You made me think of this. I found the picture.
What? Get up there.
Oh no, not that. Mm-mm.
Tell
not that. That's Sarah.
Oh! I thought that was some kid's gonna shit his pants. Why won't it stop? Stop! I told you to fucking.
No. The picture over here, SpongeBob.
I know. I'm trying to fucking. You fucking thing won't stop, man. Pissing me.
Why is it dinging?
I don't know.
Did you see that episode?
I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
He made a whole song about how he split his pants, but you made me think of it.
My pants. No, that's
split
not that.
My pants.
My pants.
I love SpongeBob.
Shit my pants. That was it. Where, like I said, there was a time I couldn't. What was it? Was it Saturday? Didn't I text you right after? Didn't I?
I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was that Saturday? Or was it Sunday? See, I started taking the stuff. So
that's why you're right now.
But was it? I think it was Saturday. Might have been Saturday. Well, I still couldn't. Didn't want to sit. But I was here and working, doing stuff. But I wasn't in the chair. I was like this, squatting at the computer like this, and all of a sudden I'm like, "What? Did I just?
Man.
Did I? Did I just? Why won't it play? Why won't it play?
I pooped my pants.
You fuck my timing up. I fucking hit the button, man. Anyway, so
I pooped my pants.
Right there, right here in this spot, right here in the fucking Whip HQ. Luckily, the restroom's right across the hall.
Saturday you sent
I
it to
pooped
me.
my pants.
That's right. Perfect timing. Thank you.
It was Saturday. That's when you sent it to me.
Nothing. No. It wasn't. I didn't feel anything. It just until I felt a little wetness. What the fuck?
Magic of the stool softener.
Yeah. Perfecto. Sorry, having a little flashback.
Wayne is an open book.
Jeffrey, you is that laugh because is that smile because he's meant to spell your name wrong? Oh, what did you put up? I didn't even notice. I didn't even look because we were Susie. 2 out of 3 whips missed me more. 2 out of our 3 whips missed me more. Oh.
I was gonna put 9 out of 10, but we don't have that many, so I put 2 out of 3.
Oh, but you left. If I could say this, it fits perfectly. You left out a P.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pack. I did plenty of peeing. Oh. But,
there you go. I fixed it.
See? That was nice. Hey, Jeffrey, do the same thing. Fix it. Fix yours too.
It's okay.
All right, am I done with all the... Yeah, I pooped my pants.
Are we done with the poops?
Are we done with the shit? Okay, well, man, this is... Hey, it would be so hacky to say, what a shitty podcast. See?
See, you're providing good information. This is, helpful information. In case anybody's going through the same thing.
And do you have the same thoughts where, because, the shit just kept going through my head, right? And at one point I'm sitting on the toilet and all of a sudden I'm starting hearing all these things, shit, people that I know, the way they say shit. And I'm just thinking shit, literally. And all of a sudden Fast Times at Ridgemont High pops into my head right after Sean Penn and Forrest Whitaker's little brother wrecked Forrest Whitaker's car. And the brother starts, it's not a racial thing. He's just his brother, even though he's black. Like, oh, my brother's going shit. He's going to kill us. My brother's going shit. He's going to kill us. And then Spicoli, well, make up your mind, dude. Is he going to shit or is he going to kill us? First he's going shit, then he's going to kill us. That's going through my head while I'm...
Wow.
It could be a new GIF like that. That GIF of that kid that's just straining the veins are bulging out of his that famous GIF. Here's a new. Nah, I don't want that. But yeah, I had to. First you go shit, then you go kill us. And then I sent you. That's why I sent. And then on. I didn't say anything. I didn't say it out loud or whatever. Not too long after that, on Instagram, just all of a sudden, there's the fucking scene at the end of Fast Times at Ridgemont High with James Russo from Beverly Hills Cop. He's the one who gets killed. He's Mikey. He's the one that also in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He's the one that comes and tries to rip off Hamilton while he's in the 7-Eleven thing, store or whatever. And then Spicoli, helps nab him. All right, Hamilton. That fucking right there on my Instagram. So I sent that shit to you. It just, I don't even know what it was from. It just appeared.
Further proof your phone is now reading your thoughts. Not only is it listening to what you say, but it's picking up your brain waves as well.
You said,
I get that all the time. Talk about something and then I start scrolling and there it is.
Yeah, without even,
Bastards.
It was bad enough just knowing that, I was just talking about that, wasn't I? Man, these people, you don't have an Alexa or one of those fucking things in your house, do you?
Mm-mm.
People that do,
no.
Are you serious? You really have one of those fucking, what are you doing? What?
I had them a few years ago, but they're all unplugged. Not even charged or anything. Yeah.
Man, when I walk into a house and somebody goes, Alexa, I'm like, see you later.
Mm-mm.
They usually have the TV on, has commercial. You know, the commercials are blaring. Oh man, 25 minutes of shit.
So now that you mentioned that, I saw this. I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but
Oh,
I thought of you when I saw it.
you're stuttering. Oh, the Beetlejuice thing.
Yeah.
When you're 4 whiskeys deep at the family reunion and someone asks what you think about the government, it's showtime.
I thought of you. I think I sent it to you. I don't remember.
No,
I
you know,
didn't.
dude. Are you excited for? Were you a Beetlejuice fan?
I love Beetlejuice. Yeah. I don't know about the new movie, but I can
Did-
see the old movie 100 times.
I I think I must have only seen it once because I really don't have any memory of that movie except
Hmm.
for just little clips that you see, all the stuff that you've seen through the years, whatever. I don't remember ever rewatching it. I I only there was a dude because, like I said, Riley and I used to go to uh, uh, Universal all the time because it was just a couple miles up the road, and because they had all the people running around it. That to me, that's those are my biggest memories of Beetlejuice. The dudes that ran around
Hmm.
dressed like him at Universal.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin was in that. What? Oh yeah, that's one reason why I won't rewatch it.
Yeah. Yeah, he was in it. And what's her name? Oh my gosh.
Winona Ryder. I know the
Winona
cast.
Ryder.
Wasn't Gina
Catherine
Davis in it?
O'Hara. Gina Davis was Alec Baldwin's wife. Catherine O'Hara.
She's awesome.
I love her. She's one of the reasons I love that movie. Her and Winona Ryder. And the guy who played her husband, I forgot his name now. Jeffrey. I think it's Jeffrey.
Jeff, the guy, the principal from. You talking about the
From
principal
Ferris
from?
Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, you know about him, right?
I love it.
Jeffrey. Yes, he's funny and everything, but you know about his run-ins with the law.
Mm-mm.
Oh, fuck,
No.
I forget his. Yeah, I forget his last name. Grace. Grace.
He was great in the movie. I mean,
Oh,
you know.
he was always hilarious, especially in that's just absolutely classic Ferris Bueller stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you look up his, you won't like it.
I won't.
I think a bunch of people, a lot of people probably know what I'm talking about. It's been a bunch of years,
Has it? Oh.
but I don't think Let's just say, yeah, look it up for yourself.
I will.
Fuck, Jeffrey. I was hoping by this point I would spit out his last fucking name.
I'll find him. What about did you watch Schitt's Creek?
No, I did not.
Oh, you have to see that. If you like Catherine O'Hara,
But that's the one with Eugene Levy and his son, right?
And his son, yeah.
Yeah, that dude kind of wears on me.
Oh, but they were.
I'm like, I'm whenever I say, because watching the little bit of regular TV that I watch and him on those fucking whatever commercials for, was it T-Mobile or something?
Mm-hmm.
I can't fucking.
But you know what?
I'm like Neil Rogers. All I want to do is scream, "Butch up!" All I want to say is, "Butch up!" Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
I think the good thing about that show is that really, for me, Catherine O'Hara is like the central part of that show for me. You know, like any scene that she's in, it's it's her. No matter what's going on around her, everybody, it's her. And the other one that was really good in there was Chris Elliott. He's in that as well.
Oh, he's always great.
Yeah, he was really good. And the girl that plays the daughter was super funny. I mean, they were all good. It was a really good show.
I'm sure it is, but
Yeah.
I haven't had Netflix in forever.
Yeah.
That's one reason why also I never watch it. But I knew that's what he's from. I know about the show, but I've just never seen it. But you mentioned Chris Elliott.
hmm
I watched Airplane 2 the other day. Oh, have you watched Outlaw Josie Wales yet?
Okay. So I attempted, listen, I was going to watch it this weekend because I had a long weekend, right? So I searched for it to see if it was on any of my platforms, and everywhere what I have to pay for it. So should I pay for it? Is it that good?
Oh yes, it is. What are you talking about? Like $3.99 or something?
Even YouTube, I don't know. I didn't even click it to see how much it was. It's just you have
Yeah,
to
it can't be
pay,
anything
buy
more
or
than
rent it.
it can't be anything more than $2.99 or
All right,
$3.99.
fine.
Yes, it's worth it, but
I got this
really,
close.
it's gonna. It's not on Paramount.
I don't have Paramount.
Like I said, that might be. Yeah, don't worry about it.
I mean, you said you got the free trial again. We tried to do that a while back because we had it, and supposedly we were supposed to get a free trial with T-Mobile, but it didn't work. So, I mean, I'll try again, see if they'll,
It might.
you
I
know.
don't even know if it's on there. I would
But
just. I don't know. It just seems like.
I have Amazon. It's you have to pay for it. I have YouTube. You have to pay for it. It's not on Netflix.
It's worth it. It's worth it, and you should rewatch it. I mean, if you have it, if you rent, if you whether you buy it or rent it, if you rent it, then you know you got 3 days to watch it over and over, and you'll want to rewatch it because it's just so good. And you should just rewatch. You can't just rewatch it once. It's like you can't do that. You have to watch something a handful of times to really get it. Because you're always going to catch something new.
Okay.
But yes, it's worth it. And also Arthur is worth it with Dudley Moore. Yeah, you have to watch
I
those two.
used to watch Arthur like almost every weekend with my mom because my mom, we had the VHS. My mom loved Dudley Moore. So, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah,
If
I
you
used to
knew
watch
Susie
that.
like I knew Susie, oh, I need a drink.
Now, was there like a follow-up to Arthur or something?
Arthur 2 on the Rocks, don't
There
bother. What
was.
a piece
Okay.
of trash. And
Yeah, I
you
might have
can
seen it
tell
once.
right from the first scene, you can tell that boy, Dudley's phoning this in. It's just you can tell he's acting like he forgot how to. It's kind of like watching Aliens or Alien, Sigourney Weaver, and then watching her in Avatar. Like, how did she forget how to? Why is she so bad now? What happened? I thought you're supposed to get better as you get wiser. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Just awful. Yeah, that movie, and it's terrible. There's like one good joke. He's trying to get a job, and the guy says, "Well, Mr. Bach, I need somebody who's reliable, who can, really keep things going," or something like that. He gives a few things, and Arthur, of course, says, "Well, if you hire me, I'll help you find someone." That's like the only good joke I remember from the fucking movie.
Okay. Yeah, no.
It's terrible. It's just talk about a drop. But the point was Chris Elliott. Airplane 2. Remember I was saying
Yeah.
he was one of the I believe he was because I fell asleep through a lot of it, but and they pop in and out. But David Leisure again was the Hare Krishnas, and I think the other one was Chris Elliott.
Was Chris Elliott.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about what Jonathan Banks was in the first one. Was in the first Alien. Was it the second one?
Alien or Airplane?
Airplane. What would you say?
You said Alien.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
I
say-
meant Airplane. Airplane.
Yeah.
Was it the first one or the second one? Because there's only a handful of people that were in both. Lloyd Bridges, Steven Stucker. He's one of my favorites. There's so many, but the first Alien,
Yeah.
first Airplane, when they're finally coming in for the landing, and you get to see the runway, and all of a sudden the lights go out. and everybody reacts like Robert Hayes, and then you see him, and they cut to him over in the corner with the fucking cord and the plug going. Just kidding.
Was Victoria principal on both of them?
She was not in the first one, Airplane.
Oh,
No,
okay.
she
She's
was
in the second
one. If she was,
okay.
I don't remember that.
Or maybe she was in. Maybe I'm thinking of what is it? Police Squad. What was the other one that Leslie Nielsen did?
Oh yeah, you're talking about Naked Gun, which was
Naked Gun
from the files of Police Squad.
Oh, Police Squad. Okay, maybe that's
Right.
what I'm thinking about.
Police Squad was the show that only lasted 6 episodes.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, and it was weird. It was one of those shows I remember back in the early '80s that was really good, and everybody was loving it, but they canceled it anyway.
I wonder why.
I still remember the one gunfight where like between they're like 5 feet from each other, each behind one of those old metal trash cans, and just kind of shooting. It's so fucking stupid. And you never saw the O.J. Simpson character that he played in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
In the TV show. That character, I think that character's name or whatever, that was a dude you never saw his face. He was just tall guy that was just you only saw him from here down. That was it. And if I'm not mistaken, he might have had a little cameo in Naked Gun.
Probably
as something else. Man, that made me think of something else, and then I lost it. Naked. Oh, there was one. Was it Robert? I think it was Robert Hayes. Best of the West. That was another one in the '80s.
Mm-hmm.
Early '80s, a sitcom that was really funny.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
I think it was on ABC.
Mm-hmm.
Best of the West, and I don't know. I don't think it lasted very long, but it was like people raved about it. I remember, like, kind of like it seemed like people raved about it, just like they raved about Taxi. And Taxi was on for what, 4 or 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden they canceled Best of the West. It was, but I think it was it Robert Hayes? I don't know. I can't remember. But or maybe it was no. I think it was Joel. It was the dude that played the dad on Silver Spoons. I think it was him, actually.
Really?
You had that show that was really good and people seemed to love, but they canceled it. And it with Silver Spoons, that's where Jason Bateman, he didn't get his start there, but he got a big pop in his career because he did so well as that little prick Derek, Ricky Schroeder's friend, or arch enemy or whatever. But he had been on Little House on the Prairie and a bunch of other stuff before that. But because of his, go ahead.
Joel Higgins,
yes, he was the dad on Silver Spoons. But how long did it go? How many seasons? What did it say? It was like only 13 episodes, right? Something like that.
Let's see. It gets good ratings on IMDb.
Right.
7.7.
Yeah, it was like, it was everybody, critics liked it, and everybody liked it. Fans, it had big fan base, but they still killed it.
I'm trying to see where it says how many.
But Bateman, because of the
22 episodes, so that's just one season. 22 episodes.
Oh, it was just one. I thought.
Let me see.
Through.
81,
no, I thought
82.
It was less than. Yeah, I thought it was less than a.
So I guess it might have been 2 seasons. They did have.
Oh, was it?
It says 80.
No,
1981.
No,
no. One season. Yeah.
Yeah, the TV season usually started in September.
Yeah. So 22 altogether, 22 episodes.
I didn't even think it lasted that long. But and then there was, like I said, Bateman, because of people loving him from Silver Spoons, he gets his own show called It's Your Move, and which was great, and that had his nemesis in that show was across the hall, a guy he didn't want to bang his mom, who was just as clever as him.
Yeah. Jason Bateman.
The dude that was on Ted, the Bundys, all not All in the Family. Uh, the
Oh,
Bundy.
the son from the Bundys.
No. The neighbor, the first neighbor, Marcy
Oh
and
yeah. He's right here, David Garrison.
David Garrison. What was that show? The Bundy show. What the fuck was it? Married with
Married
Children.
with Children. Yeah.
Yeah, Garrison played a dude who moves in across the hall from Bateman, and it's him and his sister and his mom. And that's it. And he's he's a really clever little shit and runs scams and stuff. Super, charming. Blah blah blah. He's just Bateman as a kid, and he's fucking great, dude.
Yeah.
And he thinks he can pull shit over on Garrison, but Garrison always gets him. He can't get to it. Anyway, it's a fucking great show, and it only lasted a season. And apparently, the reason wasn't because of ratings. It was because he was influencing little fuckers like me.
To what? To do what?
Just
What'd you
because
do?
every show, I don't know. I didn't run scams. I didn't. I just wanted to. I just dressed like him, and tried to be as funny and dry as him. I learned a lot watching that little shit because I was the same age. I think he's a year older, maybe. I think we're the same age, but
Yeah, he's around our age. Yeah.
but all the little scams, because every show he's doing some kind of scam or whatever, and he apparently was influencing a lot of little boys across the country. So I think if you look, I think it says it in there somewhere. I don't know, maybe it's bullshit, but I know I've read that in a few places. And then he ended up on the Hogan Family, which of course was a lot more wholesome. But yeah, Garrison was on a show just as funny before he did Married with Children. Oh, there's something. Now I saw a couple things on Twitter today. Oh, I wrote one of them down. That's right. Having to do with TV.
Wait, keep that thought just while we're still on that show. So you know what IMDb says? NBC canceled this series in order to make room for the second season of Double Trouble, which I don't even know what that was because I don't remember that.
That's
Double
my favorite.
Trouble?
That's my favorite Skinner song, but Double Trouble.
Yeah, I never heard of that show. I don't know. I think
I'll bet
somebody
from the
was.
cast, I'll recognize it from the cast because I'm sure I fucking watched it.
Let's see, Double Trouble.
If you look it up, If you look up, I'm pretty sure if you dig low, there's some spots that say, that they made a decision because there were a lot of little youngsters like that. Basically, a bunch of Elliots were turning into little scammers. I just did it for the humor.
So Double Trouble was a sitcom about the antics between two twins, Kate and Allison. Starring, who is this? I recognize her face. Jean Sagal and Liz Sagal. They are really twins. Okay. Never heard of that show.
That's who. That's Segal.
Sagal. But why doesn't her picture come up?
Because I was just going to talk about Katie Segal because from Married with Children. I'm seeing people talking on Twitter that she's actually a man.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, this is a joke, right? So I kept going through. I'm looking at the comments and what people are saying. I'm like, people have been talking about this for a while. Also, I'm fucking
Katie Segal?
Yeah.
Oh, this girl is the younger sister of Katie Segal. This actress. Let me see if I find a good picture of her. But I don't remember
Trouble?
this. Yeah.
Man, is this fucking podcast synchronicitous or what? Because that's the one I didn't write down. The other one was also a bombshell today, for me. It's like that's the good thing about the Twitter. It's kind of like school. You learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of shit that I'm like, oh yeah.
So those are the sisters from Double Trouble.
Dude, I do remember that. Yeah.
I don't remember that show.
Yeah, I'm sure I rubbed a few out to them.
They're twins, and so they are the younger sisters of Katie Seagal. I didn't know that.
They're younger sisters of their older brother.
Shut up.
I don't
She
know,
has
but
lovely high cheekbones.
people and that Adam's apple's pretty cool too. I'm just kidding. I have no idea. Oh, there's somebody had a thing with the picture of her butt from Married with Children. The way it was like, and the shoulders. Like, no, those are male shoulders. That's the waist.
Awful. Awful. Poor Katie.
Oh yeah, poor Katie. She's crying all the way to the bank.
Did you watch what was
Good.
what was that show she was on recently?
The last one I remember her being on was the Roseanne Jumpstart Rejump.
The Motorcycle Club show.
After they fired her. Oh, Sons of Anarchy? Yeah,
Sons
I
of
hated her
Anarchy.
on that show. But then again, I didn't like that show overall. It was...
Yeah,
I
we
thought
stopped
that-
watching after a couple of episodes of seasons because the lead guy, he always, like, when he acts, he, like, turns his head to talk. That was driving me crazy. Charlie Hunnam or whatever. Yeah.
And his accent always
Turning
slid
his head.
through. His accent always popped through. You can hear it constantly. Ron Perlman, I couldn't stand him on that. Everybody was the acting was just over the top for like it's gross. I mean, there were some people I did like. There were some things I liked, like Kim Coates was fucking great. The shit when I did watch, he was my favorite, one of my favorite parts. Him and with the scars from Gladiator.
Oh, yeah.
Irish dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yep. He was also in Guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I can't say his name.
Yeah.
Those guys were great. I enjoyed them when I did watch stuff. Kim Coates is always awesome. He's like him and Walton Goggins. They murder every time, whatever they do. They murder. They steal scenes. Kind of like what you were saying with Catherine O'Hara.
Mm-hmm.
She steals everything she's in.
Yes.
And not like not like some diva-like way. You just can't. She's just so goddamn lovable.
Yes.
So you want to hear the other bombshell?
What?
Get your face closer to your camera. I just got a message. You shit yourself? Jeff. Sorry. Put that down. And the phone, too. No, seriously, come closer.
Again.
Apparently, Lucille Ball was an escort.
I heard this.
Where did you hear it?
On X. Twitter. Whatever you want to call it. Sam Tripoli.
Oh, that's who I heard it from, too. And I used to work with the motherfucker. Why didn't you say that back then? Maybe that's new into him. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, somebody responded to him with a Lucille Ball gif, and then he he brings that up, and I'm like, I threw out the Welcome Back Kotter gif of Horseshack. Oh, I'm like, wait, this is new to me, brother.
Yeah.
Yep. And I haven't, and then I was busy doing other shit, so I never did any digging.
I didn't either. I didn't.
Oh, do it now. Just type Lucille Ball escort. Because I have to check something else. I have to tell somebody, yes, I dropped mud in me panties. Right. Thanks, Ma. What?
I'm looking.
No, now I'm all about the 80s. Now all the 80s shit. Remember Just One of the Guys? Remember that movie? They used to play it all the time on HBO. It was,
Hmm.
it didn't do so well in the theater, but it was more of a cult hit, on HBO and VHS. And Billy Jacoby is in it, the younger brother, and they're home. They're alone. Their parents are on vacation or whatever. Blah blah blah, and they're sitting there fucking talking in the kitchen. Something I don't know what's going on. They're talking blah blah blah. And the phone rings, and he picks it up. And like, oh yeah, well fuck you. Blah blah blah. Yeah, eat me. Yeah, blah blah blah. Hangs up. Mom says hi, or something like that. I know I fucked it up, but I was busy trying not to fuck up my phone here.
All right, so this is what it says. This was before she met Ricky. Sitcom icon Lucille Ball became America's beloved funny girl. Well, whatever. Her early life was sordid and scandalous. A new book claims, it doesn't say what book it is. She was a gangster's mall, nude model, and worked as a New York hooker. She got her big break in Hollywood on the casting couch of Columbia's lecherous studio boss, Harry Cohn. According to the book, oh, here it is, Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. They weren't Lucy and Ricky Ricardo. That's the name of the book. That's all. Nothing else.
There you go, folks. There you go, folks. Why is my mouse not working? And man, I wish I had. What do I have there? What is there? Do I not? What the hell, son? Well, that stinks because Pete would have been. That would have been perfect, but whatever. What? There it is. So yeah, Katie Seagal's a man, and Lucille Ball was a whore. Happy Tuesday.
Oh.
Man, that's it's weird how when I was a kid, maybe because it was the black and white, probably, shit, what was it? What the fuck was her friend's name?
Ethel Mertz.
Yes, but the actress's actual name. Remember that? It doesn't matter. Shit. Anyway, it was weird how Lucille Ball just she got more attractive as I got older.
She was older than Ethel, although she played a younger character, and Ethel played older.
And the guy that played Ethel's husband was actually 28 years old.
Poor guy.
That guy, he reminds me of every time I saw him, every time he'd come on the screen in any scene, it always made me think of Wizard of Oz. He looked like he belonged in Wizard of Oz. He looked like an amalgam of everybody, all the men that were in that fucking movie.
Vivian Vance was the
Vance.
actress.
Yes. Vivian. That's Eddie Murphy's mom's name.
Yeah. No, wasn't it Lillian?
Like I said, it was Lillian.
This is my house. This is my house, Lillian.
The bitch is falling down the steps again.
Oh my god.
All right, what's next? Oh, I know what's next. Where did it go? Dude, why is it, what the fuck is happening? Why is shit not working here? Why is my shit, not only was my shit frozen in my innards, but right now my why is shit not rolling right? Get it right there! Oh, that's right, because I hit the wrong fucking one, you dummy, because I deleted another one. Son of a bitch. I'll fix it. There'll be a moment later on where we'll kill it. We'll kill it and it'll work, because now I know which button to hit. Where was I? What day is it? When? Did I tell
I
you
don't know.
Lucille Ball was a whore?
Mhm.
Son of a bitch.
You did.
Trying to what? Oh, I had to have it as an addendum to what I had to go back through. I fixed. Speaking of Patreon page,
Uh-huh.
I redid the Patreon page to where all the stuff where it goes to Rumble instead of YouTube for the whips.
Okay.
And then the clips are in there up there by themselves. So I went through and got rid of stuff. So I was putting stuff up. So I was looking back at some older shit from 121 on, and I came across the Australian jail story where I said that the best bowl that I'd ever smoked of weed was after getting out of that Australian jail and finding dick in the van.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry. And to addend that because I realized no the best. I don't know what made me think of it earlier today, but I'm like no the best bowl the best smoke I've had, like a relief sort of thing. It was after the psych ward. Can you tell? It was after getting out of the psych ward for 6 days. That's when it really was.
Yeah, I think that trumps jail.
Yeah, that was only 4 hours, 3.5 hours.
Right.
But it was a lot warmer. I gotta say the psych ward was a little bit more cozy than the fucking beach and stuffed in a VW van. Whew. That weed is good. I forgot what it's called. Was it Dem Apples? I think it's called Dem Apples. Apples. I've been eating a lot of apples.
I know.
What do I have? I got two left. I gotta go. I'm definitely gonna get some more tomorrow, and some more of that them apples. I didn't mean that. It's all synchronicitous. Shit. Was I saying? Oh yeah. Getting home after that, and when I walked into my apartment, and because I wasn't the last one in there after the police took me away for no reason. So I go back in, and they didn't like destroy it or whatever, but they fucked with me, and there was crap I had to pick up for no fucking reason. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, did they fucking take my weed? Because in my kitchen, it was right in a little drawer in my kitchen, and just sitting there. It was not, of course they went through my shit. I was so fucking scared when I walked in there, going around that corner and going into opening that drawer. If I was gonna go fucking nuts. And luckily, it's there.
They didn't take it.
And immediately, that, ladies and gentlemen, that was the greatest bowl ever so far. Both of those, I remember the year. 1990, 2012. How exciting. God damn, I feel fucking... No tea. I feel it's different. It's different. I'm not, I'm just sipping on this. All I'm doing is sipping on this stuff that's not tea, but it's also not coffee. But it's also, like I said, it's not tea. It looks like tea. It's weird. It does look like tea, but yeah, because normally, yeah. I feel off, but I know I'm killing.
Is it a mixed drink?
Mm-mm.
It's not mixed with anything.
No, it's not.
It's a straight drink.
It's straight.
It's not gay.
Not at all. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe if I drank enough, it'd make me gay. Probably. I don't know. But no, it's just. I don't like. We don't do ads, so I'm not saying what it is.
You don't have to.
But it ain't whiskey. It ain't vodka. You know what I need to go back to? White Russians.
What about drink wise?
Am I ready? Am I ready? Shit. No,
God,
actually,
Wayne.
I didn't have my hand on it or my mouth. No, I think I'm gonna. I think I'm. I haven't had wine. I haven't had red wine in a while, so I think I am gonna just at least have. I'm gonna try. I'm going tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow, dude. I'm going. I wish I had done it tonight.
Get a good aerator. That way it
Aerator?
helps. Yeah, that you put it on the bottle. It aerates the wine as you pour it. It's cheaper than a decanter. And that helps with like the headaches and all the other crap.
Is that what that's for?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. I just went.
Tastes better. I have these things. It's like a swizzle stick that you put in the wine. It's I gotta find it. It's supposed to remove the tannins or whatever. Just sit it in the wine before you drink it.
Man, this is sounding a little too much of a project.
Well, wine is bougie.
Yeah.
Gotta prepare to drink it, you know.
Oh, so Saturday, how was the show? You went? Where'd you go?
Same place that we went to see. Oh God, Def Leprechaun. Same little town. It's called Boxy Park, and it's all like the containers, like the containers they put on the back of rigs, with that they fill with stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Those
Shipping containers.
Shipping containers. So it's all built, with that. It's pretty cool. That's why they call it Boxy Park.
That's what the stage is built from, as shipping containers.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then it's, got a bunch of food trucks all around, but they're not trucks. They're in those box things or whatever. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. They started as Switch, which is like their 80s band, where all their stuff is 80s pretty much. They're called Switch Back to the 80s. They did a set and then they came back. They came back as Nerd Ranger because, it was May the 4th. So they're dressed in their Star Wars, outfits. And one of them was Garth Vader. So it was Garth from, Wayne and Garth. And Wayne was Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wayne was Robert Smith, my Robert Smith from the Love Song tribute band. So he was Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then the other guy was Garth Vader. It's pretty funny.
Vader.
Yeah. They're fun. They're fun.
What were the other band members? Because it wasn't just those two, right?
Right. One was not the Stormtrooper, the dark one. What's the other one? That's kind of like a storm.
Drop a racist joke. What?
What's the other guy? What's that guy's name?
You talking about Chewbacca?
Juan. No, there was no Chewbacca.
Jazz.
So it was Boba Fett. Boba Fett. Because it kind of looks like a Stormtrooper outfit, but it's darker, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, it's like a green, it's forest green spots.
And then who's the guy? He's got like a thing like up to here. It's like it looks like
from Empire Strikes Back, Lobot.
Maybe, I don't know.
Bald. He's bald, but he's
bald,
got
right? And he's got that thing around his
head. But seem like headphones. But yeah.
Yes, one was that guy, and then who was the
Star Wars
the drummer? The drummer. Who was the drummer dressed as? Now I can't remember. But anyway, it was fun.
Man, it's warm enough performing, just in a t-shirt and jeans,
Yeah, to get all dressed up.
But you melt, especially to other lights. Really, yeah. That stage looks pretty cool. I saw a couple.
Yeah.
You showed me some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that gets warm. Like I watch the guys from Slipknot, and I'm like, man, I'd just be fucking melting.
Can you imagine Guar?
Those guys
What they
too.
feel like? They have to
Oh,
be naked under those outfits because oh my god.
or wearing a wetsuit or something. Another thing I saw on Instagram with the made me think of that with the guar. Or no, it wasn't Instagram. It was Twitter. I think it was Alex Jones that shared it with a
Uh-huh.
quote tweet about it being a mental problem. This dude, his whole thing with of course some piercings and stuff, but all this stuff in his face to basically make him look. I mean, he didn't have a mask on. It was the mask. It was all inside. All this
Hmm.
stuff in his shoulders, all this shit. He looked like one of the guys from Gwar.
Oh, like body modification to
Yeah,
make himself
that's
look
it.
like that?
That's the phrase I was looking for.
Oh, wow.
It's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it
Man,
is.
it's already seemingly goofy enough to put up, with the getting in costumes and kind of shit, that kind of stuff. And but whatever, I don't care, if consenting adults, I don't give a shit. That's it. It's none of my business, nobody's business. But
Right.
but that's, I mean, a bridge too far made me think of the dude that Rogan used to said. I think it was Rogan, or was it Stanhope? I think it was Rogan, or maybe both of them were talking about it back in the old internet days where maybe it might have been MySpace, where they were talking about some guy who was on MySpace and was like slowly cutting all of his, amputating himself or whatever, or something like that, and he was doing it, and it was a trip.
Mm.
I was like, I don't know. I'm not dumping on it. I'm just trying to figure out how do you get to that head?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, god damn it!
What?
What am I supposed to now? Hit the close music? You
Okay.
don't know.
Good night, everybody. I'm done with my wine, so we may as well just cut it.
Did you see? Do you have Netflix?
Hmm.
Did you watch the Brady Roast?
Not the whole thing, but I did see the Tony Hitchcliffe segment.
Yeah,
Did you watch it?
I've only seen that 2 minutes.
It was great.
That's all you've seen too? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was great.
So
Yeah.
good.
Gary from Nerdrotic, he retweeted. A bunch of people retweeted it. That's how I saw it. And then later on, Gary said he tweeted that he was at the mothership, and he saw a show with it was Joe Rogan, one of the Joe Rogan and Friends shows. So Rogan, and he said, was it Ron White, Dave Chappelle, and Hinchcliffe? He said Hinchcliffe fucking murdered, and he was his favorite one or whatever. It made me it made me rewatch Tony's special on YouTube, Making Friends. So I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to you. And
I watched the whole thing. It was great. Yeah.
I rewatched it. I think I've seen it 7 or 8 times at this point. What'd you think?
No, it was great. I love it. I love him. We were supposed to see him Saturday. So
This
the reason we went to the concert was because the show got moved to July. So we're going to see him in July. He was supposed to come here Saturday. So yeah. So we changed our plans.
What
I don't
happened?
know. It doesn't say. Maybe he
When did
just
it change? Was it today?
No.
Oh,
so
no, because you knew, right?
Right. So we were supposed to go this past Saturday. So we found out maybe like a week, 2 weeks before, maybe. They just told us like, I looked at my tickets because I was like, okay, I'm, getting ready. We were going to stay at Universal because it's going to be at the Hard Rock Live at City Walk. So I looked at my tickets and the date changed. I'm like, July 12th. I'm like, no, wait a minute. So I go. It took a while for them to update on his website because on his website it still said May 4th. So I was like, something's wrong. eventually they emailed me and they're like, the show's been moved, your tickets, if you want a refund, you could get a refund, but you have your tickets, it's gonna be July 12th. So, I mean, I want to see him. So,
No, it's gonna be fun. I bet.
mm-hmm.
He's a killer.
Yeah.
Does it say who's gonna be with him? Who
It
he's bringing
doesn't.
with him? No.
It doesn't. I'm hoping he's gonna there's a guy, a local from here. His name is Cam Patterson. He's on Kill Tony like
Oh
every
yeah.
week.
Yeah. He's one of the what is it week? I haven't watched it in a while. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
And I was on once. I had never.
Yeah.
Was it? No, I think I already had it, but I just didn't use it that night. But I have my joke that my parents are Kenny Loggins and Chuck Norris. So,
Uh-huh.
that's one of my openers in my stand-up, and I had it at the time, but that's not what I used for my minute. I don't remember what the hell I did.
You did the psych
2017.
ward. You did the psych ward thing.
On Kill Tony?
Yeah.
You saw it?
I did.
Oh shit.
You told me about it, yeah.
Oh.
You did the psych word thing. What else did you
I think
do?
I closed with that. I tried to get a last laugh at that, I think, right? But anyway, in there, yeah, remember Tony calls me Chuckles Norris.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny.
I can't believe how long ago that was. 2017, I think. Yeah, I ate a bag of shit. But that night, the before that night, have I talked about this before? But that night, that was our birthday week. Yeah, I think it was.
Oh yeah, you told me about that. Mm-hmm.
I think it was like August 8th or something like that.
Uh-huh.
And it was a Monday, of course, because it was Kill Tony. But that's also earlier in the night. There is Potluck, which is the open mic where you go and sign up. And I think I had signed up a couple times, gone there and signed up a couple times before, and didn't get on, and I don't know if I even signed up for Kill Tony. I just went to watch. But I think it was like the third time, whatever, that I had signed up for both, and ended up fucking when they put the thing up this is 2 hours before Kill Tony, and they put the thing up, like, holy shit, my name's on the list. I'm second. Holy shit, I'm gonna be going up on the OR. Oh my god. I'm starting. So I had no problem shitting then. But you only get 3 minutes, and I got a bunch of laughs, and it was weird too because I was second, so they were still seating people. This is early, It's it's not even dark out yet. It was like I think 7:30 when that started, something like that, maybe 7. I don't know. I think it was 7. And so there was a few times where I actually I asked I can't remember. I think it was Earl Skakel, I think was the MC, and I actually turned to him at one point, going, "Was that laugh around the corner? Was that for me?" He's like, "I think so." Earl Skakel's got this very dry voice, "Hi, I'm Earl Skakel." I was getting laughs from people I couldn't even see. But then, it was the complete opposite in that minute on Kill Tony for a couple hours. Jeez, and I'm way, ways away, sitting over in the thing, and I did not expect to get called. I'm like, there's no way I just went up in the OR. There's no fucking way I'm getting it. He said my name. Holy shit. and all the way there, I'm like, just don't say what everybody says. I didn't expect to get called. Don't say that. Don't say that.
And you said it.
Didn't I?
You did. During your interview.
Yeah, during the interview. Like a fucking idiot. Because I was an actual watcher of the show. If I wasn't at the store, I was home watching it live, in my apartment. I'm like, you goddamn dummy. And that's where I just started to clam up. I'm like, fuck. Or whatever. Oh, God, it sucked. But I learned a bunch. I definitely got better from that. You got to take the spanks. Like what was I listening to? I was listening to somebody just today, and heard it before, but It was a nice little reminder where you don't learn anything when you win. You only learn when when you fuck up or you lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up there, like right in front of Doug Benson. He was not impressed. I'm like, God damn it! I was hoping to smoke weed with him. Shit, he's definitely not going to invite me now.
Doug Benson and the guy from
Eric Griffin.
Eric Griffin. Yeah.
He
What's
looks
the
like
name of that show?
he looks like a character from. He looks like he belongs on the. He looks like a real life version of somebody from Cleveland. That Cleveland show, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh, Workaholics. He was on Workaholics.
Was he? Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I was trying to remember the show.
Yeah, he looks like another thing. He looks like if Sammy Davis Jr. Had sex with Shirley, what's her name? The big Shirley. She was in the Poseidon Adventure. Funny actress, older. Not Shirley Temple, of course. Shirley. You know her. She was on Carson a bunch. She was a funny lady around Sammy Davis's time.
Funny Shirley.
Shirley. What was the other thing I was at the beginning of this with? Oh my God, 45 minutes left. I'm doing pretty good with my stuff. I really thought I was going to inhale it. Maybe I should have. Might have been a little more fun. Shirley, not Wilson. That's a different Shirley. Shirley Wilson, I think she was on. Shirley Wilson was on Raj. What's happening? Right, Shirley Wilson. She was the short one, chunky, funny, screechy voice. Right, I think that was Shirley Wilson. But no, that's not. We're talking about somebody else. She's this one. I'm trying to say Poseidon Adventure.
Poseidon. Shirley MacLaine?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't know. Google's not helping me. Shirley Jackson.
Nope.
No,
Shirley.
not Shirley Jackson.
She was in the Poseidon Adventure, the original from the 70s, I think, right? Or was that in the 60s? I don't know. Shirley, you're killing me.
Winters? Shirley Winters?
Shelley Winters. Shelley, not Shirley.
Shelley
Sorry.
Winters.
Shelley Winters. My apologies. Shelley
Okay,
Winters.
now I know who that is. Okay.
So yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Eric Griffin, the comedian. So he looks like also not just a cartoon character, but he looks like if Sammy Davis Jr. Rode Shelley Winters a bunch. Right? Yeah, it's funny for everybody that's in my age range, our age range. And that's about all we got. Shelley Winters. Now I've got that picture in everybody's head. Shelley Winters banging Sammy Davis Jr. Hey, yeah. Wait, is that right? Was that Sammy? What am I doing?
Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? What was it? The Candyman can. Oh, that's right. I wrote lyrics. Where did I do? Where do I have those? No, I had them. I mean, these are old days. Where are they? Candyman. The Mushy Man. I wrote Mushy Man lyrics. The Mushy Man can. The Mushy Man can. Where is it? I know I got them here, right? And it's in a draft, right? Mushy Man lyrics. Where is it? Come on. Some bitch. I don't see it. Fuck. Man. Some bitch. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Some bitch. Fuck. Shit. I don't know where I have them. I don't want to keep looking. Sorry. Son of a bitch. The Mushy Man can. Man, I did it on an old whip. I know it. I did it on an old whip. Here's a song title. She's pretty tied up, and you can ride her. Guns N' Roses. From the Use Your Illusion albums. One of them, I can't remember. I think it was the blue one, right? Pretty tied up. I think it was on the blue one. I think it was on Dos.
I don't remember.
right under Shelley Winter's pants. Um,
Oh man.
what was I just trying to say? Think of?
I don't know, but how's it going on Rumble?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked in a bit. I closed
Man.
it. I closed it because I didn't want to. Because I didn't want it to distract me like it is right now.
You're welcome.
It looks. I think it looks. I think it looks like. It looks like. Am I supposed to be looking at my phone or my cock? It looks
Either
like,
one, as long as it tells you what's going on.
oh man. It looks like we got dose. High dose. High dose folks on the Rumbles. What does Twitter look like? We're going through our numbers here. Oh, that's something we got to do. I forgot to write that down. We
got 9. 9 on the Twits.
9 on the Twitter.
Yeah.
13 on the YouTube.
Hey, Twitter.
Holy shit.
Twitter is be kicking butt. So, you know what else I did this weekend? My manager showed me how to make kefir. You know what kefir is? No? It's like a probiotic, like a yogurt drink, I guess. Like they have it in the same section as yogurt, but it's drinkable.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've gotten those before.
So she taught me how to make milk kefir and water kefir. So water kefir is kind of like a soda, but it's a probiotic soda, kind of like kombucha, but it doesn't have that. The mother. She does make kombucha. She has it going there at home.
She has it going on.
Yeah. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I have 2 there that I need to bottle tonight. I have my water kefir and my milk kefir.
So how do you make it?
I'm excited. Well, she gave me they're called grains, which is just basically the cultures, the bacteria cultures.
Obviously something I need.
One for the milk, yeah. One for the milk and one for the water kefir. I have pictures. What it looks like right now.
Oh, I'm scrolled up. Sorry, do you have it up there?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
That's the milk one. So it's almost there. I don't know if you could see it's starting to like separate right here.
Uh-huh.
So it's starting to, to basically like curdle, but that's the milk one. And then the water one is this one. So it's kind of like a soda. See how it's already bubbling? But like down there, you can't really see it. But those are the grains. That's where the bacteria cultures are.
And you can the good stuff for your gut.
Uh-huh.
And so is it gonna be like it's like a sparkling cider or something?
It's like a soda. This one is flavored with sassafras, so it's kind of like a cinnamony flavor.
Oh, that's that should be my nickname. Sassafras.
She told me I could do it with berries, which I'll probably do that one next. And it's got an eggshell in there. I don't know if it's that up there. But you take eggshells, you clean them, and then you bake them for 20 minutes. And you put that in there because it gives you minerals. So all the minerals that are in the eggshell, they go into the drink as well. It's pretty cool. I tried it there at her house. It's yummy. It's like a cinnamony soda. So I'm going to be making drink.
Can you send me some?
Sure.
Hey, there we go. That's something for the Patreon. Yeah, there you go. Susie's kefir.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start selling it. No.
And she makes bread from scratch. Okay. Now, not only from scratch, she makes.
Look at the balls. I've been wanting to look at some balls.
So she buys grains and she mills the grains and makes her own flour and then makes the bread. So she made 2 loaves of bread, plus she made these rolls, but it's got like 3 different grains in it. White, red, like white wheat, red wheat, and kamut, which is like an ancient grain. And yeah, and I brought a loaf of bread home. It was really good.
Yeah. Is it the kind where you're like, this doesn't even need butter. It's so tasty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and it tastes so different because it doesn't. I don't know. I can't even explain it.
It doesn't. It tastes real.
Yeah.
It makes what you buy in the store it taste as fake as it is.
Mm-hmm. And she does this like almost every day. It's incredible.
Oh, speaking the eggs that I almost said it. I didn't finish. The that was another thing that contributed because eggs. I don't know what it is. Sometimes they just don't. They'll block me up. And at the thing I went to last Saturday night, where I was already feeling the pain Saturday, but I didn't know exactly what it was. And then and I went there and I was feeling better after a couple of ibuprofen and a few teas. Not realizing I was actually making it worse. And also, what did I do? All the food that was there, what did I eat? Fucking
What?
egg salad rolls. Like a dumbass. Not realizing that's the last fucking thing you want to be eating because I didn't realize how blocked I was. Because this is not this past Saturday, this is last Saturday. When it all started, where it all began. In a world where I have nothing because I'm staring. I'm distracted by balls. I'm always
Here, I'll
distracted
distract you with this. Here. And then she has 2 puppies. So I'm standing at the counter, and her dog just sits on my shoulder, like stands on my shoulder, and the other one down here is photobombing. You see the other one?
Yep.
So she was standing on the couch. So funny.
That's awesome. Those dogs, though,
Yeah, we had a good time.
dogs like that, they usually have really horrid breath.
Yeah, no, I didn't notice.
That's good. Oh, maybe
They were
because
cute.
maybe well, the way she eats, her dogs probably eat pretty healthy too. So maybe
Yeah.
they don't. Maybe they have good breath.
Yeah. They were cute, though.
That fucking hair. Guy looks like me. That is an awesome mullet.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I don't have a mullet. Just a mop. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
So she's got a black one and a white one.
Mm-hmm. They're siblings. They're from the
No.
same litter. Yeah, they're from the same litter.
That's wild.
Yeah.
What the hell was there? What the hell was there?
But see, I don't know if you can see, but the white one has like black. You see him? He's got like, his ears have like mostly black hair. But then the rest of him is white.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
puppy
so
dog.
those were my weekend adventure.
And then you have this. What's this here?
So this came up in my memories. So 2011. So Sarah was 6 there.
She's obviously the one in the orange.
This is park in Lakeland. This is my favorite part. She does a little jump at the end. Like, ta-da!
I did
So
it.
cute.
I done did it, ma. Lakeland was
Yeah.
one of the I bowled in back in the day before I got into radio when I was, those silly dreams of the PBA tour. You get started, you got to bowl regionals. And Lakeland was one of the 3 regionals I bowled. Or is it 2 in Lakeland and 1 in Spring Hill?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Spring Hill. I go there too.
Yeah.
To see patients, yeah. But yeah, that's a really cool park in Lakeland. Huge park.
And it's just that stuff, or is there like a water park and other stuff?
It doesn't have a water park, but it's got
Just
a
a
lot
giant
of stuff
playground.
for kids with like sensory issues. Like it's got like that, where it's like easier for them. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's got a huge mountain where they could run. It's got like a tunnel they could run through, but then they could climb over it. The the stuff they can climb on. It's got like extra things that they can hold on to. It's pretty cool. We haven't, well, God, since she was little, we haven't taken her there.
What's
She
it
used to
called?
love that park. I can't
Well,
remember.
forget it. We ain't doing no commercials here.
No.
I sent you this pic. Yeah. So that's from the party where I had the eggs, and a couple of ladies I graduated high school with. The one on my right, that's the other nurse. That's PB. That's the one who was.
Okay.
The other one I was going, hey, you're both working. I'm like, I'm getting free service. Woo! But it was kind of like that, yeah. Another, bunch of threesomes. But no, I graduated with those ladies in 1989, and it was a celebration of life for the one on my left, couple of sisters. And it was cool. Saw a bunch of folk I hadn't seen in a while, and had a bunch of free teas for me that were bought for me that didn't realize they were hurting me as badly. But then there was that, and then I went ahead and had some more on Sunday, and then I don't know, not much. I think I don't know, like 2 or 3 or whatever. But it was after a week ago, and then had some, and then it was Wednesday. It was like I woke up okay, but then when I was fucking 9, 10ish, and that's when all of a sudden shit started to go downhill, and then get stuck, Oh man, I don't ever want to. Oh, I don't want to do that anymore, man. So, yeah, asparagus will be many more black beans. I'm going to start eating black beans every day. There's a cheap day of food. If you go to the store, you want to eat really cheap, just go to the store and get black beans under $1 for the can. There you go, a bunch of protein, and get 4 apples. You're good for the day. What else you need, right?
Yes, yeah.
Right.
You can still eat your chicken.
No, true, but I mean, I'm just talking about a nice cheap meal that's pretty healthy and fibrous. Because all I'm thinking is fiber now. That's all I want to fucking eat. Everything's gonna make me shit. Oh, but today I did my monthly because I go into Auburn once a month, just to say hello to the whole town. And but no, there's a place called Roy's Hamburgers, and I forgot to get. I was gonna get a pic with the sign behind me and send you, but I forgot because I was so happy. Man, their fucking burgers are so awesome, and that's all you need, just the burger. I used to get the burger and the fries, well done. The crinkle fries and a whole bunch of fucking vinegar and salt on it. They're great, but it's just the burger is just perfect. Actually, if you get 2 of them. 2 burgers. Not, and you think, oh, just get the double. No, I've done that. You got to get 2 singles. The bread is good too. It's all homemade. And, you can hear them fucking chopping in the back. You can see them fucking, doing the potatoes. It's all being done right there. It ain't.
Yeah.
It's all, it's so fucking good. A little commercial for Roy. Sorry. Fucking place is so good. I texted a couple of people when I left. Hey, ever tell you how much I fucking love Roy's hamburgers? Cheeseburgers. Just a cheeseburger with lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise. I'm craving another one.
Is it just up there? Is it a chain up there or something?
There's 2 of them.
Oh.
Just the dose. One of them is also, it's a little bit farther away from that one. The one that I go to it's right in the heart of this whole intersection. It's a weird little intersection. But there's another one about 4 miles away that's also a little putt-putt golf and some other shit. I believe there's some other stuff with it. It's the hamburger. I've never been to that one. but I'm guessing it's just as good. And I am good, but I'm gonna hit it finally this summer for the first time. I was probably there as a kid, and I just don't remember if it was around. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Hey, anything else? Hey, did I ever tell you that Lucille Ball was a whore?
You did.
God damn it! Man, I knew I was gonna say that. I just wasn't. I just wish I. It would have been so much better to have that time. Better. Hey, look at that.
Did
you notice at hour 35 I haven't gone wee wee?
I know. What I was gonna say is, I think you need a 360.
I was hoping you were gonna stop at 3. What? Yes, yes, I need a 360. One of these days, it's never gonna happen. I really wish that poop my pants thing would work. What the fuck, man? It's so silly how that shit don't work. Why can't you be cool? Look at that. What?
I pooped my pants.
Okay, there. Thank you. Yeah.
Remember, I had to
I pooped my
elongate it.
pants.
There you go.
Oh, it was. Oh, that's right. I was forgot because you
Because it was
sent
too
it to
short
me as well.
for StreamYard. Yeah.
Oh, there. Damn it, Wayne's fucking A. Yeah, there. So bye. All right, now I'm set. Now it's time to murder. Now it's definitely right. Ready? This is where we fucking turn on the afterburner. It's called nap time. I tell you about the Patreon. I tell you about the Twitter. I tell you about the Rumble. I tell you about the. Yeah, there you go.
Tell him.
Can you imagine that? All that entertainment? What we got? 5 hours of entertainment a week. Sometimes a 6th hour by myself. For $2 a month, $24 a year to have a bunch of comedy specials 2 a week. Going a little overboard there, aren't you, sir? Yeah, totally there. What were you saying?
I said that's not bad.
No, I would say 22. Yeah, you get the 3 tiers, but you can also do whatever. You get the $2, you get the $5, you get the $10. You get the Twitter, you get the YouTube, you get the Rumble, and listen. Yeah, it's about time. We made some ducats instead of Rumble, YouTube, and Spotify and everybody else making money off my ass. Man, I'm not. See, I need to be the whore. I'm starting to understand Lucille Ball's point. Getting a little crazy around here. Wow, there's a delayed reaction.
I didn't know that about her. I thought she didn't have a career until she met Desi. But I guess she was already
getting it done. But you gotta have a kind of a life like that anyway to be fucking funny. You do, or you gotta have something, or to it is those, like Rogan has said, and it's not like I'm not some Rogan stan guy. He fucking annoys me with some of the shit that he does. I still can't not love him, but he's our birthday triplet. But how he's met, I remember back when I used to watch it, he used to talk, whenever he talks about comedians, he always goes into the thing about how some of the funniest people that he knows are the most fucked up people. Came from some of the wackiest backgrounds, like Roseanne, who is, as much as I love her also, but there's just a few things. She's like RFK Jr. to me. I'm like, all right, I agree with everything except for that one Z thing, and there's a few with Rosie where she cracks me up. It's so crazy, but then there's a couple of things like, what the fuck are you talking, Roseanne? What are you doing? But I know her heart's in the right place. I do.
Yeah.
I believe. No, I know. I fucking know it, bitches. I know it. Yeah. What? When? Why? I don't know. What? 20 minutes left. It's such a big audience, and I got such a soft on. Dude, I was been with all this stuff. I've been afraid to take my other. And had to ask you, is it okay to take my vitamin D? This is gonna fuck me up. Even though I had looked it up myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I jumped on it anyway. And it said that vitamin D is supposed to help, break. I'm like, why? That didn't seem to work. Needed that. I needed that Dulcolax. Hi, commercial for Dulcolax. Oh, that's what we got to do for the Patreon, because I mentioned that Patreon. We gotta do a little, and we can clip it out of this instead of doing a separate video or whatever. We could just do it here. We could do something that I, just realized we should do, like a little welcome video for the Patreon page. And there it is. Hi, come get us. Am I done yet? We'll do it live. God damn it, we'll do it live. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Do it live.
Oh man.
It always reminded me of Phil Hendry, was it? I'm trying to save lives. Try to save lives here, Phil. Try to save lives. Try to save lives.
Have you seen that Netflix thing? Is it a documentary? The Phil thing? The Phil Henry thing?
Oh, it's on Amazon, right?
Oh, Amazon.
I think it's on Amazon. No, I haven't watched it, but because you got to pay for it. It's not. I'm pretty sure you have to pay extra for it.
Oh.
It's not included. I don't think. I think I looked it up. Maybe it's different now. But I did watch a couple of interviews about it with Phil. A couple of podcasts where he was a guest. No, yeah, there was a couple of those, and also one with the director.
Mm-hmm.
I watched a bit of that stuff and let them. I was waiting for them, hoping that they're going to mention me, but it's never happened. Nobody else worked for him twice. I was quoted in an article in 2006. I said it. I said they quoted me, man. I said he's the Monty Python of radio.
Yeah, you have to pay $4.99 to rent it
On Amazon.
on Amazon.
There you go. I ain't doing that. I already know that shit. I know enough. I was there. Oh, did I ever tell you the story about so I worked with him in 94, 95, 96 in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
And then again in 05 and 06 in Los Angeles. Well, in between there, somewhere I think it was when he first went to California from Florida, where he had Mike Schaefer was his one of his producers, right? Well, then so he worked for him for a bunch of years. And he still worked with him when he first went up on Premiere, I believe. What the fuck? It was the year that I busted my foot, 2016. Was it Match? Yeah, it was one of the online things. It was either Match or Tinder, maybe Bumble. Anyway, this one cutie that I end up matching with, blah blah blah. Come to find out, she's Mike Schaefer's ex-wife.
Oh boy.
Talk about full circle. It was the year the Cubs won because she was a big Cubs fan. Yeah, she won that year, all right. And most of that time with her, I was injured. I didn't even have all my left foot. My left foot, literally. Because I busted my... Yeah, I told you that story, right? When I busted my foot in 2016, where I was misdiagnosed. No?
No.
So before this cute redhead that I was just talking about,
Uh-huh.
I forget her name, doesn't matter. Mike Schaefer's name, we already mentioned Phil, so it doesn't matter. I'm looking up, it doesn't matter. It was all fine. Everything was fine. There's nothing. But, what was I saying? Shit.
Your foot, your left foot.
My left foot. My, yeah. I was actually on a date, and this lady, she was like, you want to, well, we can hang with my friends at the park. We every other Sunday we do this, that. We either play touch football or volleyball or whatever. It was a couple of things. I'm sure, whatever. And I didn't, and she said when she came to my place to pick me up, she said we weren't going to play touch football, so I left my spikes at home. And we get there, and what do? So I just have my sneakers. So it's, and you're in the grass, so it's a little harder. Whatever. I guarantee if I was wearing my spikes, it wouldn't happen. I don't know. I just would have had more grip. I don't know what it was, but I had the ball, and I little juke move while I was running to avoid somebody. And when I planted my left foot, I heard this pop, and I went down, and something's it's off. Something is broken. And a couple of guys were like, "Nah, you didn't break it." And I laid it anyway. I ended up having to crawl because of other shit that happened. I ended up having to crawl all the way across this park grass, just I literally crawled on my hands and knees and try not to let my foot bounce on the ground to get to the thing, because she was supposed to drive the vehicle onto the thing and she didn't, and then walked all the way to the thing like, what's the vehicle like? So then it was fucking A. Anyway, so and I had taken all my medical shit out of my wallet just to clear my wallet, just so it was thinner. Like I never have to need. So it was in a drawer right next to my weed shit. So I didn't know where I could go. So we had to go back to my place so I could get that card and find out, my shit, because I couldn't remember my insurance stuff. And had to get it anyway. And as I'm in the kitchen hopping, I had to go all the way, hopped up the fucking stairs. And, this foot, it's not wrapped yet. It's not nothing. And I know it's fucked up. And all the way upstairs, get into my place on one foot, get into my kitchen. And as I'm using the counter in front of the sink to help myself and hop, she said something, and I turned my head and talk, and then when I turned back, my head a little too far, and I hopped again, brought my head up, and slammed my fucking forehead right into the cupboard above my sink. Just wham! Now I got a busted foot, and I got blood dripping down in my eye. It just fucking gushes. Are you okay? But wow, take a picture right now. I don't know what the answer would be. Anyway, well, I get diagnosed with just they take X-rays, but they only saw the second metatarsal was fractured, and that was it. Put me in the boot, whatever. When it heals, I'm trying to get out of the boot. I've got nothing on my toe. I can't stand on my left foot. Just stand up on one foot. I've got nothing. I'm trying to tell this doctor, and he won't listen to me. I'm like, dude, it's the atrophy. I'm like, no, dude, this is not atrophy. There is nothing there. It's not atrophy. There's nothing. And I had to fight to get an MRI. Finally get the MRI, and they come back and go, oh, and this is 3 months later, 3 months later. Oh yeah, by the way, you had 2 broken. The third metatarsal was also broken, and you need to have your Liz Frank ligament reattached. Told you, motherfucker. And that was the first time I'd ever heard of the Liz Frank ligament, that I remember anyway. That I if I'd heard it before, it was a quick thing. And now since then, Cam Newton, same thing happened to him, and a bunch of others. I've heard it more, like kind of like where blowing out your knee became really popular in the 80s. Same kind of thing. It's like the Liz Frank ligament's becoming popular. I'm hearing it more and more. It's weird. But then. So then I get a whole new doctor, and who ended up being really cool, and he gave me his cell phone number because I told him things, shit, my schedule is funky. So luckily he did, because the week before my scheduled surgery, I called my agency, my voice agency, and I told them all, everybody knew in the office, next week, Wednesday, I'll be out for the rest of the week. Don't give me anything. And I won't be able to do anything. Don't schedule me for anything, because I'll be on drugs and won't be able to stand up for a while. Okay, sure. So anyway, Tuesday night, the night before my surgery, 7:30. Never happens. My agent fucking texts me. What's your availability tomorrow? What are you talking about? I have surgery at 7 a.m. Oh, Taco Bell wants you. Oh, fuck. What? And this gig, I'm like, and it took me an hour or so to sit there and ponder. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because I know if I cancel for tomorrow, I'm gonna be in the boot. It's gonna be another month and a half or so, and it was a month and a half. I took the fucking gig.
Oh,
I took the money, man. I took the fucking money. And I was in the boot for another month and a half, which then surgery, and then another month and another 3 months in the boot after the surgery. So almost a whole year.
almost
in
a
that
year.
fucking boot.
Yeah.
My back
Wow.
was fucked up for a while, doing that whole, because I'm walking on it for a while after the crutches. After, you get good with, you're okay with, you don't need the crutches anymore. One of those walking boots. But I got used to that fucking thing too. Oh, here was one funny story of that. After when I first went to the doctor, the next day after the ER, that Sunday, and then Monday I go into that doctor, that shit one that misdiagnosed me. His fucking nurse, what a bitch, tried to blame me. They had all my information. I wrote it down all the time. She wrote down my phone number wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole thing where when I came back a week later, because they had me in a half cast. So a week later, I don't remember her saying it, I don't remember her saying that they were going to be mailing me my boot. I don't even remember that, but the address was right. My phone number was right. Anyway, but I don't remember saying that was going to be happening. I was just in that half cast, because there was so much going on and the painkillers. Because, the ER gave me a prescription. Right? I believe so. Anyway,
I hope so.
So a week later, I go back, and then that nurse, she's like, "Why aren't you where's your boot?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? They didn't mail you a boot?" And she's like it's my fault, right on me. I'm like, "No, who's mailing me a boot? What are you talking about?" And then she goes into my information, starts fucking kind of blaming me for it, and then finally gets through her stuff, and then goes, "Isn't your number blah 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 blah?" No. Because before that, she's yelling and kind of bitching at me, like they tried to call. They said they called you, and you didn't answer, or you didn't call back. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't get any fucking phone calls. Isn't your number? Blah, blah, blah? No. She had I think it was the last two numbers backwards. I'm like, no, that's not my number, and I've never written it down that way, and I've never fucking said it. So don't fucking give me shit that I gave you the wrong number. That's stupid. That fucking office was awful. And literally, that doctor, when I was telling him about the toe later on, I'm like, dude, no, he's like, I'm the doctor. He literally said that to me. Like, listen, I'm the doctor. I know you're the doctor. That's why I'm telling you that my toe is not right, dude. What are you doing? You just fucking order an MRI. What the fuck, man? I finally got it. It's like, yeah.
Wow.
You prick. Service in LA, The boys, from the boys in blue to the boys in the white.
Why would you mail something like that without confirming with your patient? That's crazy.
I never said, and I still have the same fucking phone number. I've never said those last, my phone number. I've never said those last two numbers the other way. I've never said it that way. Nor have I written it that way. And she wrote that shit down. It was her shit. Isn't it? That was so great, too. I felt so justified. I was like, is your name Karen? Isn't your number? No.
So did somebody just end up with a free boot? Did they send it to the wrong place?
They just never sent it because they were calling to confirm the address.
Okay.
But so she just gave me one there, and then just got it right, and then and then I got it like a couple days. I got the other one a couple days later. They gave me a better one instead of that half cast thing. Mm-hmm. But and the other one, it was wild too. I kept it for a while. It was huge, man. It's like it's just my toe, but that motherfucker came all the way up to my knee. and it was black and red. I'm like, shit, man.
Was it one that you could
I
take a
wore it to
shower
Guns.
with?
I wore it to Guns N' Roses.
Oh, nice.
No, I wouldn't. No, I would. I threw a little bag over it.
Because you know the cast now, they could shower with them and everything.
This one definitely wasn't that because the inside you didn't
No.
want it to get wet. Because I would
No, they're
loosen it up a
like
lot because it would stink. It would start to stink because that inside after a while.
they're like not chainmail, but you know they're not solid. They're like
Like they
waffle
used.
weave or whatever.
Oh
They're like 3D printed now, and they could take showers with them and stuff. I
no,
wish I would have had that.
I wish I would have had it
I broke my leg once and my arm twice.
back in the day with the
Stupid plaster
hardcore
things.
casts. Yeah,
The plaster cast.
I only had
And
that
they-
once.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was a
Awful.
bitch. This for my knuckle because I in a fight and my punch and I shattered my fucking knuckle, my index knuckle. It was big egg on my head. How did you break your foot?
I
Your
broke.
leg?
Well, my foot was. It was my right foot when I was 9, and I had. My dad had just put in a swing set in our backyard, but it was those big metal ones, and it had a slide that was like almost the height of the house, and it wasn't cemented into the ground yet. And my dad was like, "Oh, you can ride." Yeah, I see that. Um, my dad was like, "You could go on the slide because it's in the center, but you can't ride. You can't get on the swings, because it'll tip it over." So I got on the slide. My friend from next door was over, and she decided to get on the swing. So as I'm on the top of the slide, she gets on the swing, and the whole swing set starts going like this, and it threw me off, and I landed on my right foot, broke my ankle, and like I don't know how many places. That's how I broke my foot. I tried to get up a bunch of times, but I kept falling. I'm like, why can't I walk? And then when I looked down, my ankle was like 5 times the size.
Yeah, that's the worst. Oh, that you just reminded me of Jason Kendall. Or when Jason Kendall, the baseball player catcher for the Pirates, I think it was in the 90s or was it the late 80s when he was running down first, running out a ground ball, and he stepped on first base and it just and then he took another step and then stepped on the stump. And it looked,
Oh man.
fucking
Well,
nasty, man. And he came back. He came back from that
yeah.
and played.
Well, I broke my arm the first time roller skating, and then I broke it again a year later roller skating.
Oh, so you weren't very good, huh?
No, it's when I would fall, I'd try to break my fall with, you try to hold yourself and
In a
yeah.
world where Star Wars Jedis are not him or her, but they. Ever tell you Star Wars fucking sucks? Did I tell you, Beckham? It was on it. It fucking sucked, man. It just went. And then apparently I watched Nerdrotic today, Gary today, and with Mahler talking about that they were going through the new Disney thing, and they mentioned that they're gonna have they're gonna keep pumping out this fucking garbage that nobody likes, but idiots. It's like the opposite of good. It is so bad. It's like they're trying to win a contest of how awful they can be. And it was already bad. You got fucking Luke Skywalker. Oh, that piece of shit. In a world where all Jedis fucking blow. In a world where Palpatine was right. Fucking Palpatine's starting to look more like fucking as good as Thanos. Kill them all! In a world where Mark Hamill sucks demon cock like Bill Hicks said. Fucking awful. Dude, what a fucking clown show.
Yeah.
And that's why we don't talk about it here on the
No.
on the whip. Anyway, what'd you say? Patreon, Twitter. Hey, did you have fun? I hope you had fun. Oh my God, I can't believe all the people we had here. Hey, Beckham, thanks for being here. Jeffrey, thanks for being here. Everybody, all the folks. Well, our first actual live stream on the
Rumble.
Rumbles.
Yeah.
And not too
Awesome.
bad. Not too bad. Anyway, love you, brother.
Love you, sister girl.
Hee-haw-hee. Watch a Jimmy Dore show. Glenn Greenwald, Max Blumenthal, Aaron Mate, The Gray Zone. Look for yourself in Just a Fun Babbling Lecturer. So is she. We're dabblers. Also, remember all Neo AK1. Sorry ran long. Had to bump comedian Tony Hinchcliffe again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you. Messing with my peebles. Oh my God, we did.